may post it in the Facebook group, but I'm gonna definitely probably upload it privately on my YouTube page and share it with you guys so you can share it with your prospects. I mean, with your new people. All right, so this is the dashboard. This is the white background. This is the main one that you come to. Then there's a link up here at the top. So this is mainly our side where you could purchase gold and things of that nature. We got all types of different products. Just go into product purchase. We got classic products, and you could just kind of surf through these to see all the different products we have available. But when you switch to Karat Gold, this is the mirror of the site, but now it switches over to the crypto side of our business. All right, and this is where you could find your profit packages and things of that nature. Right now, um, our profit packages are absolutely outstanding with the KCB coins and things. And I may not have time to I may touch on them a little bit later, but we'll see. But just get with your senior partner, and they'll tell you about the positive side of acquiring profit packages. Right now, we get additional, coin as well as being upgraded to a position which is bronze, silver, gold. Excuse me, bronze, gold, silver, and VIP. So just get with them and they'll talk to you about it. All right, so this is our crypto side. Now, acquiring packages. All right, I'm gonna show you two things. So we're going back to this side. Everything starts with our cash goal. All right, I want to make sure that's absolutely clear. So whatever you acquire in Karatbars, I wish I would have put this on the other side. Um, as you can see here, I'm going to actually do both of these together, acquire package and cash gold first. Now, I won't physically do the actual purchase only because of the fact that I don't have the necessary stuff in this account to be able to do it, but just follow along. And then if you get confused or anything, just get with your senior partners and your team partners, and they'll be able to help you. Okay. But bottom line is, whether you're acquiring packages, crypto, or anything of that nature, it always starts with cash gold first. So it's very important to know how you acquire cash gold. Now you can do this one or two different ways. If you go under product purchase, cash gold, and Karatpay cash gold, that's one way. Another way I'm gonna show you real quick. If you wind up being in the karatgold.sg, hang on one second, guys. Neighbors are playing outside. All right, so there's another way you can do it on this page, and all it'll do is redirect you to the first page I was at. So you could go under product purchase and click on buy cash gold here as well. And then now all that'll do is just take you back to this page. All right, so for those that are not familiar with our cash gold products, again, this is pretty much the fuel that runs the entire ecosystem. So you always want to start here first. We have a tenth of a gram cash gold, 1 gram, 3 grams, and 6 grams. Now, what I'm going to do is show you the process that we go through on actually purchasing the package. It's a couple of steps to these. Okay. Now, right now, I'm not going to talk about these packages that's on here because we have gold, silver, VIP. Because right now, the big push is these profit packages because it's going to allow you to be able to do the same thing anyway. All right. So, cash gold. Before I show you this, I want to show one more thing real quick and write this down. When you go into your back office, I want you to get familiar with this button way down here on your dashboard, which is product details and pricing. The reason why is because in our compensation plan, I need to show you that too. So let me just open this real quick. And I do apologize, guys. For some reason, I can't see my chat screen at this moment, so I'm not going to really worry about it. So you guys just bear with me on that. I'll go back and look at the end if there's any particular questions if we have time. But I just want to move through this information. All right, so I want you to get really familiar with this. Just about 26 pages, and what that was I just opened is that this is updated on a daily basis. All right, this is every single product that we have available in Karatbars. All right. Now, the one thing I want to point out on this is because it's very important because it's part of the compensation. And this is one of the main reasons, why you should always do cash gold first, along with the fact that that's the proper way to do it. And that's what corporate told us to do anyway. But I want to show you this because, again, we're not just in it I don't know about you guys, I'm not just in it just to acquire gold and crypto. I want to build an organization residual income as well. So hopefully you guys want to do the same. So in our compensation plan, we have 7 different ways, probably 8 now, that you can earn compensation. One way is through what's called a dual team system. This dual team runs off of what's called units. As you can see here, you see it says units, and every product has a unit attached to it. Now, you can go through this on your own. You just click that button, that detailed pricing here, and that'll open this up. You download it to your computer, then you can open it up. You can look at it yourself. What I want you to focus on is I want to show you something. It's right here, actually, right here. Okay. I want you to focus on these 4 things right here. And what you're going to notice is that these have, again, every product has units. See that this 6-gram cash gold, which I just showed you on the other page, has 1.2 units attached. Each so basically they got that number because they multiplied 6 grams times point 0.2, I believe. Yeah, and that makes 120. Because really a tenth of cash gold right here equals zero point 0.2 units. So that means 1 cash gold, which is 10 tenths of a cash gold, equals 0.20. And then, of course, 6 would be 1.2. All right. So just keep that in the back of your mind because I'm going to go back and show you. So everything got units or everything has units. Apologize. All right. So the reason why I'm pointing that out is because if you do the process of cash gold, it's going to generate units, which also will generate commissions through our dual team system. Now, if you're doing that and you're teaching your team to do this exact same thing, then guess what happens? You start creating a series of units that move throughout your organization, will create these dual team payouts for you. Now, again, I won't go. I won't open the other document up because I want to make sure I stay on time. But that's one of the biggest reason why you always do cash go first, and then number 2 is the start of our entire ecosystem. Okay. And then, of course, number 3, that's what we're supposed to do. Start with that first, get the goal, and then everything else we buy with our cash goal. All right, so let me show you this process real quick, and then we'll move on to the next thing. I may not go, I may not get be able to go through everything because I want to stop about 8:45, and whatever I miss, we'll come back next time and go back through it. Okay, but this is important stuff. So, all right, so here's what you want to do. Let's talk about these profit packages and make sure this is clear. Now, there's one site I'm gonna put in here that I use a lot. You can use any currency converter you want. I like xe.com just because I use it a lot. But you're gonna need this website. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. So profit pack. So let's say for an example, you want to get a profit pack. So this is what you need to do. Believe it or not, a lot of people still do. I won't say do this wrong, but they still miss a step, and they wind up shortening themselves in terms of how much cash go they get. All right, so I'm gonna show this again. So this may be helpful, may not. We'll see. All right. So let's say for an example, I have a affiliate, and they want to acquire a profit pack. So first thing you got to do is find out how much gold you need, or cash gold, I should say, to get the profit pack. This is what you have to do. Let's say for an example, let's use a 3,000 pack, and I go ahead and click checkout. You see, okay, wait a minute, let me stop. You can still see it. Let me go back. This amount right here is euros. That's 3,000 euros. Okay. When this is converted, let's do it. I'm converting euros to USD because remember, you're in the United States. If you are in the United States and you're watching this, so that's 3,344.95. So it's going to be a little bit more than that, but I'm just showing you right now. You see the big difference. So a lot of people are doing it off of this number, which is incorrect, and that's why a lot of people falling short when they try to do their purchasing. So this is how you fix it. So the first thing, you got to make sure you go all the way to the end where the pay now button is. So I'm gonna click checkout. And the reason why is because fees are added. So you got to make sure you get everything. All right. So I'm clicking next. Make sure you click all your check boxes. All right, see how that number changed? Remember, at first it was 3,000 euro. Now it's 3,181. All right. So, for two things. First thing, this number right here, this is the number that you use. Now, what'll happen is you're doing an international purchase initially to get the cash goal. So you got to call your bank. Now, the best way to do this, the best way to do it is once you get to this screen, call your bank. All right, write this down, new affiliates. Call your bank. You're going to ask for the risk and fraud department, not customer service, because that's your front line. And on some occasions, like Capital One, I use my Capital One a lot. I just recently realized when I had a denial because it got blocked, they actually have three levels of risk and fraud. So you got to kind of, new affiliates. Let me say this for new affiliate and some of the ones that's been here for a while. Karatbars is not perfect. No, nothing is perfect. But I'm gonna tell you, it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And to me, because of the end goal and what we're getting ready to do um, this year and many years to come, it's worth it. But my suggestion to everyone on this phone: tell your new affiliates ahead of time. Okay, look, we're going to go through some processes. The reason why is because we're doing something against the grain, against the banking system. The United States do not want money to leave this country, period, point blank. There's no way around it. So they have a lot of things in place to try to keep that from happening. Also, a lot of people do not do international banking, so they have certain parameters set up to prevent the money from going out and automatically flagging your purchases. That's why it's best to call and let them know, your bank know, that you're getting ready to do an international purchase. Remember, speak to the risk and fraud department. They may ask for an amount, they may not, but just in case, once you go all the way to the end where the pay now button, don't click pay now, just go to the end so you can see the total amount. That's 3108, 3109.81. If I clear my throat, I apologize. You guys know I had an allergy attack last week, so I still got a little left, so I'm working through it. So what I would tell the bank, if you're looking at my screen, I would tell them I'm doing an international purchase. Now, write this down. This is what you say. Do not say cryptocurrency. Okay, that's another thing. They're not wanting cryptocurrency stuff to be tied to the bank as well. So, but that's not what we're doing. Remember, I'm telling you to get this is the other reason why you get cash go, because now you're not telling a fib. What you're doing, you're going to do a purchase about $3,500 for precious metals. That's what you're doing. Okay. So if they ask what it's for, precious metals. Do not say cryptocurrency. Even if you guys going to do a bank wire, they're going to ask you what it's for. Precious metals. That's the safest thing you can say. You can even say gold, but precious metals kind of covers it all. Okay. And if they get it more specific, say gold. Keep it at that. All right. Call risk and fraud department, $3,500. Keep them on the line. And then once you do that, then you can go ahead and proceed. Now, there's another step though. So I'm kind of ahead of myself. I just want to show you this is where you get your number from. Okay. Don't make the call just yet. But what I would do is get a notepad or something to write that number down so you can come back to it, because there's two processes to it. Okay. All right. So that's the first thing. What amount you're going to tell the bank. Here's the second thing. This amount right here. Now, let me explain this. So, our cash goal, each tenth of a cash goal that I showed you earlier, each tenth is equal to one unival. A tenth of a cash goal is one unival. That means there are 10 tenths of a gram, 10 tenths of a gram in one full gram. So that's 10 unival. I'm gonna say that again. Each tenth of a cash goal is one unival. There are 10 tenths of a gram in 1 gram. So therefore, 10 tenths of a gram equals 10 univals. Okay. Now, in this particular case, we're here. You get here by clicking Karat Pay payment. This will tell you how many univals you need. So in other words, how do I find out how much gold I need? Very simple. You're going to take that number and I will round it up. I would do 686. See, when you round up, whatever extra you have over, you don't lose it. You still have it. You can get it some more KBC coin or whatever you want to do with it. But just to be safe, I would just kind of round your numbers up to keep it simple. So 686. So 686 unival. And all you do is just divide it by 10. So you need I will round this up, 69 grams. Okay, so you need 69 grams of cash gold. So now you got your two important numbers. You have that one number you're going to give the bank, which is 3,500. And then you have how many univals you need, which is 69. Okay. Now, all you do now is go back to Buy CashGold. You can do it from right here. Just click Buy CashGold. It'll take you back to the white background where the CashGold was. All right. So you need 69 grams. And to make it simple, now you can mix and match these however you want. But if you want to just keep it simple, just go right to the 1 gram and just type 69. Hit add to cart. That's all you got to do. All right. Click view cart. See now it pre-calculated it here. Hit view cart. Check out. Remember, the first process is to get cash gold first. I'm going all the way to the end. Now, when you get to this pay now button, what you're going to do now you go ahead and call your bank because this is where you're going to do it. You'll click credit card and hit pay now. Excuse me. And this is where I would do my credit card information. So that way, if it gets kicked back, some credit cards I know they send a text or email saying, "Hey, did you do this charge?" Sometimes you can just respond to that and redo the payment again, and it'll go through. Sometimes they'll have to go in and unblock it, and then you just try the payment again. So you have to go through that. That's why when you write those two numbers down, you don't have to go through that whole process again. You already know how many grams you need. All you just do is go back to cash gold again and put 69 and go through the process again. Hit credit card. All right. So now let's say, for instance, everything went through successfully and now you have your grams. So the next process you have to do, you have your cash gold, but now we have to move our cash gold to Karatpay. Now, what is Karatpay? Okay, let me show you that real quick. So Karatpay, the easiest way to explain it is it's like PayPal. And I'm sure everybody now has used PayPal before. How we can digitally send, cash or whatever back and forth through PayPal. That's the same with our Karatpay, but now we can send back and forth gold. Okay, that's what this is. Very robust. I won't go into this in detail, but it has a whole bunch of cool stuff on it, and it's also an app, so where you literally can use the app. And if I wanted to send Sean X amount of cash gold or whatever the case may be, I can do that through my Karatpay app. Okay, this works in conjunction with our cash gold and it's very powerful. So anyway, so this is where you'll be able to see. Now you don't necessarily have to go here, but it'll be a good practice to do it because again, you're going to be teaching other affiliates to do it. So they need to kind of understand where everything is. So so when you come to log in the Karatpay, it's going to take you here. And then you'll see those univals sitting right here. So that was 69 grams. So it's going to say 690 univals. It'll say it here. Now what we have to do is move these. We have to move these to our wallet. All right. So here's how you do that. Actually, I think I said that backwards, if I remember correctly. This will actually show. This part will show up. I haven't done a few days, but I believe the 690 will show here after you move it. That's what it is. So I said that a little bit backwards. But once you do it correctly, you'll be able to see it right here. That's the point. All right. So what you do now, so those 69 grams, you have to convert those into univals to show up in Karatpay. So what you're going to have to do is now you go to Karatpay. And for most new people, if you go to Karatpay and you don't see this log on link for Karatpay, it'll say register Karatpay. And then you go through that process. Make sure your email and everything is correct because you're going to have to answer a activation link in your email in order to activate this properly. Okay. So if it says register, just go through the registration process. If you look confused, just get with your senior partner. But for most of you guys that have done this part, you'll have login right here. And I'm already logged in, so I won't do it here. But what you do is you'll go to load wallet here. All right. And then once you go to load wallet, I got one more thing I want to cover too. Well, it's amazing how time fly by so fast, man. Good gracious. It's already 8:30. All right. Did it open up yet? Load wallet. I don't know. It did this last time when I had issues unloading and loading. Let me see here. Some reason I had an issue last time with this. Hang on, guys. Let me switch over to the other browser real quick because it did that to me last time. All right, let's see. Be a quick second. Um, and new affiliates, yes, this is recent to where we have to do the capture every time you log in now. That was recently implemented. We got a lot of fantastic things that happen, and unfortunately there are people out there with nothing better to do than to try to steal from people. So Harold is doing everything he can to put processes in place along with Tony Vita, to make sure that we keep everything safe. All right, let's try it. It's taking a minute to load here. Let me see the comments while I'm waiting on that to load up. Everybody's good to go. Sean is funny, man. That was my buddy right there. All right, so here we go. All right, so after you purchase the cash gold will show here. All right, it's going to say 69 grams. Now, the next thing we want to do is move it from here, so out of this back office into our Karatpay portal. All right, so you're not going to see it here because I don't have any grams, but for those that do this process, you'll see an extra it'll be like a box here that you can type in it, and then to the right of it will be a gray box, and it'll say how many grams you can move. So in this case we were doing 69, so 69 will be here, and then you'll in this box you'll click and type 69, and then you'll click the button right below it, which I believe is submit, or load wallet. I believe it's load wallet. Once you do that, the 69 grams is going to move from up top down here to the bottom, and then there will be a green box up here that'll say done successfully. And then when you go over to Karatpay, you'll see them in the back office. All right, but it'll say 690 Unival. All right, so now you're ready to go. So all you have to do from this point, so now it is in your Karatpay account. You're ready to rock and roll to get your package. Now all you have to do is you'll go back. Oh, yeah, and I skipped the step because I told you guys to get the package. Well, you did the purchase for the cash gold. We're good to go. Let me back up a little bit. When you did the first package, that was get the cash gold. Now we move the cash gold from here to Karatpay. Now you go back to get your package. All right, in that order. So now all I got to do is go back to Karat Gold. I'm getting the 3,000 euro profit package. All right, go to profit package. Go to 3,000. Check out. 8:33. All right, I got about 12 more minutes. Next. Next again. Make sure you check. Now you go Karatpay payment. All right. Remember it was 690 Unival, so we got more than enough. Right? It says 685.59. Make sure you always got enough. And this time when you click pay now, as you'll see, remember it's like really familiar with PayPal. Like in PayPal, when you get ready to send money or buy something, it'll take you to that screen where you confirm your PayPal account with your username and password. Same thing here. Username and password. Now transfer pin. I think I may need to. I did a video on this. I tell you what, I won't go over that here just for sake of time. But if you do not know how to do your transfer pin, go on my YouTube channel. which is saving 24 karat gold. And you could type that in actually and type transfer pin, and then the video should pop right up. If I have a minute, I'll send it to you real quick. But that video goes over how to get this transfer pin, so I won't do it here. But you'll put your address, password, and transfer pin, hit process payment, and once that's done, bam, your purchase is complete. You'll do that with packages. You'll do that if you want to acquire regular cash gold and things of that nature. So pretty much any products that we have available, use the cash gold to purchase them. Okay. All right. So we're good on that. All right, so let's check those two off our list. Let's see what we got. Ooh, this is a big one, guys. Let me touch on this. Auto exchange. Remember, I showed you. Let me explain this. Not really explain it because I already said it, but now we're talking about auto exchange. Here's what I recommend. If none of your people have done this yet, first off, you want to make sure you do it, and that's the reason why is because it's the way the universe works. Okay, you start it off, and then people will follow. It's how it works. So if you want people to acquire gold, then obviously you need to be acquiring gold too. Makes sense, right? But two sides to it. Of course, we need to get gold, crypto as much as we can. But again, for those that are sharing it with other people, you're simultaneously building a network and an organization. So what you want to do is it's great to have the packages come in to get the profit packages. I mean, it's fantastic. But we got to look at it from a business perspective. Okay. What you wanted, what we're doing this for, I mean, it's Karatbars. When I'm getting ready to say this, it's just exciting. It's the only program we can start building wealth within 24 hours, period. Cash gold, excuse me, gold, cryptocurrency. Those are our wealth builders, right? That's our wealth insurance, right? Some are getting KBC. Some of that is going to be liquidatable in July. That's going to be a life changer for a lot of people, right? But packages and stuff is short term. The best way to do this is you set the stage, and also because that's is part of the program. That was why the program was designed. Still acquire gold. We have an auto exchange program where you can set your gold acquisition and your gold saving on automatic. Okay, that's why I'm saying that. So number one, you're getting gold to on a monthly basis, a consistent basis, right? That's number one. Two, you're sharing this with other people. Now, because you're doing it and you do this correct when they first get started, everyone should be on auto exchange. Why? Here's why. So every product has a unit attached to it. And I'm showing this on the screen so the new people can see this. Grams of gold. Now, my strategy with my group, we all do a minimum of 1 gram of classic gold. Here's why. Because for one, we have our classic gold. For those that don't know, these are the ones that we started with. We started with a 1 gram, 2.5, and 5 gram. That's why they're called classics. The cash gold came later. This was our flagship products. If you pay attention, true indeed, our cash gold is on the London based rate. So these classic golds, number one, let me say this: these are priced higher, right? Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think there are some security features on the Cash Gold too. I'm almost certain there are, but there are quite a few on these classics. I mean, we have hologram, we have a stamp, we have DNA technology that is only used on large like grams of excuse me large like ounces and kilos of gold. Those are the only ones that those refineries and stuff that actually can afford the production of those are the only ones that use that DNA technology. But it's a special technology they use to embed these markings inside the gold to the point that if it gets melted down, they automatically know that it's pure gold because it already was marked. And somehow Harold, with a connection he had, was able to use this for the first time on grams of gold. So we're the only company that I know of. I haven't seen one yet, and it's been years now that has that DNA technology. And why I'm saying that because where it's a technology along with the other things that we have that secures and protects our gold from counterfeiting, and just to show that it's pure 999.924 karat gold. All right. So to say all that is to say this: these classics are priced a bit higher, okay, but they're worth more in units. See, these cash gold, see, these are less in units. So you got a trade off. You either get the cash gold at the London rate, which is like 40, I think 45 now on London based rate, maybe 40 years or something like that. Oh, here it is right here. I'm sitting here telling you, and it's sitting right here. So right now it's 44.2 euro. Okay, that's how much you can get 1 gram of cash gold. It's still a gram, just like this one. But like I said, you have more security features and everything on that. So if I was to compare it, I would just say now not with cash gold. So I'm gonna compare it like this, like Infinity versus a BMW, a fancy sports car, because both are great. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna use Kia and Honda stuff. Nothing against those, but you understand what I'm saying. So this is like the upper echelon right here is basically what I'm saying. So you're gonna pay a little more premium for it, but here's the thing: I want you to pay attention to the units. All right. So this 1 gram is 1 unit. This is that 2.5 is two, and a classic is three. Okay. So keep that in mind when you're team building, because just imagine now, just think about this for just a hot second. So on our dual team, let me pull this out real quick because I like to write a little bit. Let me clear this real quick. Clear canvas. All right. Okay. So in the dual team, right? The dual team. And that's a D, and I'm not erasing it. So you guys get the point. Remember, we have two teams. So every time 50 units are accumulated on one side, 25 on the opposite side, it equals a payout. Now, what's the payout? All right. So we have four main positions, and positions are dictated by the package, which is beautiful. You don't have to do all these extra hoops and stuff to move up in ranking. You do that based on the package. Like I said, the profit packages automatically have these attached. But here's the point. So if this takes place, 50 on one side, 25 on the other, that creates a dual team payout. How much you get paid on that dual team payout depends on your package. So a bronze, see if I can remember this correctly. Let me see. Let me see. Bronze was 40. Silver is 50. I believe this is 60. Oh, wait a minute. My eraser is on. 60, and then 80. I may be a little off on that. All right. So every time this payout takes place, whatever package you're at will determine how much you get for this dual team payout. All right. So again, VIP is always the place to be because that maxes out the compensation plan. All right. So let's just say, for an example, it's 80 euro. And this is in euros, guys. This isn't, I can't do the euro symbol, but this is more like almost $100 in US. All right. So my point, here's the point I'm trying to make. You got you have every person that you teach this to, your own auto exchange, and then your people on auto exchange, right? And let's just say, for an example, over the next year, and many of you guys are going to do this way beforehand. But let's just say you got 1,000 people on your team, right? And let's just say you accumulate. Now each one of them is on a gram a month, right? Each a gram on classic equals 1 unit. Okay. So let's say you got 1,000 people on your team, and to keep the math simple, we'll just say 500 on one side and 500 on the other. Now, remember, the packages and all that stuff is up front, right? But what we want to do is build an organization that creates what? Residual. This is the key to this. This creates your and secures your long-term wealth. And this is just on 1,000, just as an example. All right. What the system does, it takes the highest side. Now, in this case, it could be either side. I don't know which side it'll be, but we can do math. It'll take the highest side and divide that by 50. So 50 into 500 is what? 10, right? Just for an example, 10. That's 10. So that's going to be 10 dual team payouts, right? Now, if you're a VIP and you get 80 per payout, 80 euros times 10 is 800. And that's euros, remember? So this is going to be almost about 1,000. And I'm just doing mathematics. We have a couple of things that take place, as well. And it'll probably be more than this, but I'm just showing this example of this is 1,000 people, right? Or people in your organization. And this is happening month after month, for an example. Okay. Why? Because they're doing what they're supposed to do anyway. Save gold. I hope y'all follow that for those that did not see that before. This is why it's important to do auto exchange. Man, the dual team pal, let me tell y'all something. These packages that's been coming in, it's been unreal because there are other parts of the compensation plan that we don't have time to go over that pays you out with the cash gold the strategy I showed you, right? That's one that's creating dual team payouts when you do the cash gold, right? Then for those that have personals coming in, you get a percentage of that because you're a VIP or whatever you are. But you always want to get the VIP because that maxes out the comp plan, right? Now you're getting something from that. Then we have the uni level plan where you get a percentage of that based on where you rank in terms of points. I won't go over that tonight, but just go on the back office under that. Just get with your senior partner and they'll show you what a compensation plan, but learn. But here's the point. This is the point. This is long term. How many lives can be this? Just 1,000 people. How many lives can be changed for the extra $1,000 per month? Just an extra 1,000. Some of y'all are gonna have 20,000, 50,000, especially where we're at right now in this business. What time is it? It's 8:45. I'm gonna show you one more thing because I had that on here earlier, and I'm gonna stop right here. We got to get some people on this call, so we'll continue. I may do it next week. We'll see if it was helpful, which I'm sure it was. Anyway, let's see if I can get it on here, and I'll end it with this. All right, let me blow this up. Show y'all something. Just real quick, and I'll let you go. All right. Yeah, I saw I had that on here earlier. Okay. So what I was showing here was the stages of growth in a company. This can be your company or business, whatever. It doesn't even matter. Everything starts here. See all the nuances and the things we got to go through. We're technically past this stage because Karatbars is 8 years in now. But the next stage is concentration. All right. So we got startup is this, and this could be your business. This could be Karatbars, whatever. I'm just showing you. Concentration is right around the stage where we're at right now in Karatbars. Now, by the end of this year, when everything starts really moving with the main net and everything else, this is where we're going. Momentum. All right. And this up here, stability. We got a long ways before we make it here. Well, then it could be, we got a long ways. The only reason why I say that is because we got a product that everybody want, and it's $1 trillion market. So we'll probably stay in momentum for a very long time. Very long time. But here's my point. We're still right here in this stage, but this is where your millionaires and billionaires are made right here. Momentum stage. Actually, you know what? That's where more of them are made. But really, they're made down here for those that took, first movers advantage. They're going to get the blunt of this. And these people down here that are millionaires will be billionaires here. Those that hit here will probably be about millionaires, 100,000 or something of that nature. But here's my point. The time to move is now. That's my point. The time to move is now. Okay, so hopefully that help you out to see where we're at. It's plenty of room, new affiliates. Tell everybody you can. That's the whole point. We haven't made it here yet, but we're gonna start moving up this hill once the main net and everything else start coming by the end of this year. So the time to build is right now. So let's make that happen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I said I was going to keep this short. It's 8:48. Let's use this last 12 minutes to get some people on the webinar for the night at 9. And other than that, I hope this was helpful. I'm gonna do some edits on it. I think what I'll do, I will post it in the group later on, either tonight or tomorrow, so you can kind of go over this again, and then I'll upload it on my on the YouTube channel and share it with you guys as well. But hopefully that was helpful, and I will see you guys, and I'll post it in the Facebook group on the next tech training. Okay, so you guys have a good evening. Let's make some calls, and I'll see you guys at 9 o'clock. Take care. God bless, and see you at the top.
Attention Karatbars affiliates, there are 8 most common objections you will hear while you're in the Karatbars program. If you want to know what they are and how to properly handle them, then I have a free gift just for you. And that free gift is a free report. In this report, I'll share with you the 8 most common objections that prospects ask and how to properly respond to them. Now, whether you are speaking to your prospect or a team member's prospect, this report can indeed help you. Now, once you register on the next page, I'll reveal to you this report, which explains the objection, why they are asking it, and an example script on how to respond to it. If you're a Karatbars affiliate, you need this report. The more you understand the objections of your prospects, the better you will be at overcoming the objection and getting them to join your team. So what are you still waiting for? Click or visit the link below to get your free report right now. If you like this video, be sure to click the subscribe button and the notification